All right, so we've got this question right here. They want us to find the equation, the curve or equation of the curve passing through this point, 1, comma 2. So in this case, we shall just get the given function or given function, which is right here, and find its integral. Okay, so let me just give an example. So we say example. This is an example right here. So let's say you've been given this. Y is equal to, let's say 4x power 3 and plus a 2. Okay, so they say find dy dx. I guess by now, quite a number of you know how to find dy dx. You just get the power multiplied by the number that is in front. So it will be 3 times 4. It's giving us what? A 12. And then here x, to this power you subtract a 1, it will be power 2. Plus this one, a constant, it's a 0. Okay. So for the constant, it will disappear. When you see that there is no x, you just leave it the way it is for the constant. Okay. I'm not going to say much about this constant. All what you need to know is that when finding the derivative, you focus on those terms which have got letters. Like here, there is a x, and x is what we are respecting. But this is a constant. So for a constant, leave it. Don't waste your time. Just leave it. Okay. So now, from this stage, we can say this, what we have found here is the gradient or gradient function. Okay, gradient function. I guess you know what it means. So we can even write it as y prime is equal to 12x power 2. Or we leave it like this. If they just say, okay, this is a gradient function, we just leave it like this. We know that, oh, somebody found the derivative or dy dx. And this is what we've been given in the question, if you're able to see. Y is equal to 6x plus 8. So they have given us the dy dx. So now, let's do this. We know that what we found as our dy dx over this, let me write it here, y is equal to 12x power 2. This is a gradient function which we found. So now, according to this question, the way it looks, it's more like, let me just say they have given us this. They want us to go back to this. That's what they want. It's the opposite, okay, of derivative. So meaning you need to integrate. So for this one, we know that this is dy dx, isn't it? This is the dy dx. So what we're going to do here is to just write this like this. Integral of dy is equal to 12x power 2 dx. Actually, here is supposed to be integral. We integrate both sides. Okay? We just integrate this. So what you're going to remain with here will be just a y is equal to 12x power a 3 over a 3. So I guess you people know how to integrate. So the integration or integration is the opposite of a derivative. Remember, when finding this derivative, we were adding, we said, we were multiplying the power times the number that is in front. It gave us a 12. And then to this same power, we subtracted -1, we subtracted a 1. We remained with a power 2. Okay. So now, when integrating, it's the opposite. You start with the power. You always add a 1. So 2 plus a 1. 2 plus 1, it's a 3. Okay. Now, this 3, divide it here. So 12x power 3 divided by 3. Of which this will just give us a 4x power 3, and then we say plus a c. Okay, so we just say 3 into 3, it's 1, into 12, it's a 4, and this is what we have. So we can even say y is equal to 4x power 3 plus a c. This is what we have right here. Now, to the people who ask, because quite a number of people do ask me questions like, why do we put a C here? The reason why we put a C, if you can see the original, you can see the original. There is a constant which we should I say we forgot, not really forgetting, but we did not consider. Okay, it gave us a 0. We did not consider it. So now that constant, we don't know it. That's why we always put a C so that whoever is looking at that work, whoever is doing a thing, can know that okay, there is a constant, but we don't know there is a number. Okay, there is an arbitrary number right here. Okay, so that's a thing. This is what you need to know. Okay, so you can only know the constant if you know the point where this curve is passing. Okay, so now let's do this. Let's go back to the question. Hopefully you've gotten some ideas from here. I wanted you to get some concepts so that as we are solving, it's not giving us challenges. Okay, so here we are going to say uh, y is equal to 6x plus 8. So you see the way it looks. So what you need to know here is that this is the dy dx. This one is a dy dx because they've said what? Gradient function. So when you just see the word gradient function, just know that this is a dy dx which they found. Or what you need to do is to say y is equal to, here you find the integral, okay, of this. Okay, I know most people ask me questions like, okay, why are we putting the x here? This is what we are respecting. So if you are integrating, we see that what you are integrating involves the letter x. You say dx. If it's letter y, it will be dy. This is what you need to know. So now from this stage, using our basic uh, rules of integration, this is what we are going to get. I guess people, you are following. This is what you are going to get. So here we can even simplify 2 into 2, 1 into 6, it's a 3. So we're going to have a 3x power 2 plus 8x plus c. And here we say this is our y. Now you see the way it looks. We've just integrated. Okay? And keep it in your mind that when you just see the word gradient function, just know that you need to integrate. Okay? So we have done this. But have we finished? We have not finished. Okay? We need to find the value of what? The value of c first. So that we put now the constant which is supposed to be here. So now what we are going to do here, let me copy. I'm running out of space. Let me just copy. We have y is equal to 3x power 2 plus 8x plus a c. This is what we have. So now to solve for c, we know first let me talk about this. When you've been given the coordinates like this, you know that this is x-axis, this is y-axis. So in this case, this is our x-axis and this is our y-axis. Okay, meaning you just get these values, the x coordinates, the x coordinate and the y coordinate, you plug them in. So this is 2 is equal to 3, 1 there, power 2 here plus 8, 1 here plus a c. You see, if you are following nicely, I've just gotten these values and plug them in this equation because I want to solve for c. So this, of course, will give me a 2 is equal to 3 plus 8 plus a c. This is 2 is equal to 11 plus c. To solve for c, we shall group the like terms. So our c will be equal to negative what? Negative 9. So we are almost done. Since we found the value of c, we can even say y is equal to 3x power 2 plus 8x minus 9. This is our solution. This value of c, we just plug it back here, and this is where it is. This is our solution. So this is how you get to do this calculus exam question. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to share this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are watching it on my YouTube channel. Follow me on my Facebook page if you're watching this on my Facebook page. This has been Sichamba Jacob. Bye-bye.